Nearly Christmas. Welcome to my gift guide. So this year I'm going to be doing two different gift guides. The first one, which is the one we're doing today, is going to be a general guide to gifts for men. So whether it's your boyfriend, your husband, your brother, your uncle, your granddad, you name it, just 5 things that are generally my favourite things that I use day to day that I think every man should have. Going to try and keep it as quick as possible because you don't want to sit here and listen to me talking about things all day, and you just kind of just want to listen to me, say what it is, say how good it is, go and buy it. And the other reason is because I only have 40% left in my camera, and I've lost my battery charger, and all my other batteries are dead. So we've only got about 15 minutes to film this entire video. So let's just get straight into it. First and foremost, I want to say that I'm not being paid by any of these companies to say a single word of what I'm saying. These are things that I've either bought myself or I've been gifted by brands to test out, take photos of, and I've generally just been like, yeah, this is epic. I'm going to use this every single day, and I just believe that it's worth talking about, and I think that the companies are great and the products that they produce are great. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is arguably the most important thing in my daily routine, and that is my men's grooming essentials. As you can see, I've got a big beard, I've got long hair. Keeping it all in check, keeping it clean, smelling good can be a mission, but with the tools from this company in particular, it just makes my life so much easier, and I believe that any man should buy stuff from them. So the company are called Apothecary 87, wearing one of their t-shirts representing the brand. I use everything solely from this company because generally a bunch of great guys, the products are incredible and they're affordable too. So the first thing we're going to talk about from Apothecary are their beard oils. I've got 2 in particular here. These are my 2 favourites. This one is the original recipe. It's kind of like a musky sort of smell, and it just smells incredible. I think this is my favourite one. And then this one is a more sort of sweet smelling one, and it is a vanilla and mango scent. Both smell incredible, to be fair, and I've actually pretty much run out of this. I just kept the bottle for this video. Both smell amazing. They both keep your beard nice, soft, hydrated, smelling insane, and they're just so nice. So I'd highly recommend those beard oils from Apothecary for any man, whether your beard's long or short, because they just keep you nice and clean. They keep you from getting all the nasty bits of dry skin that appear underneath your beard, because obviously you can't moisturise under it very well. Amazing beard oils, the best by far that I've ever used. Next up, their beard balm. This is a amazing smelling beard balm. It basically does a similar sort of thing as the beard oil, just keeps your beard hydrated and soft, because beard hair, if you've got a beard, you'll know it can get really thick, really coarse, basically like pubes. And it just generally, if you've got really thick, like wire brush hair on your face, it can get uncomfortable and it can get rough and itchy. So things like that, they just keep you nice and moisturised. And some beard balms, not this one, but some come with like a thick sort of wax feel to them, so you can like sort of style your beard and just make it look how you want it to, and it'll stay like it all day. Mine generally stays like this, just because of my morning routine, which we can talk about in another video if anyone's interested. Next, from Apothecary, and one of the most important things to keep yourself looking and smelling good throughout the day in your beard is moustache wax. As you can see, my moustache in particular is rather long. So any man that has a moustache knows the trouble with it going in your mouth while you're eating or drinking, or things get stuck in it, and it can get so uncomfortable, it's so annoying, and there's been so many times where I've just been like, right, I want to cut it off because it's just so fucking irritating. But with moustache wax, it keeps it out of the way. I need to put some in, I haven't actually put any in today. But it keeps it sort of out of the way. You can, if you want to style it, you can style it. If you don't, if you just generally want to keep it held out of your mouth, this will do the trick. And it smells so good, and it stays there all day. So having that lovely smell just under your nose is a nice thing to have. Next is stuff for hair, basically. So I've got long hair. I generally tend to keep it tied up, or I've got my hat on. But they recently sent me their salt tonic spray, which basically is salt water, I think. Anyone knows really what salt water does to your hair. It gives you kind of that beachy, matte, sort of separated look. It makes it look really nice. And since I've been using this, I do actually sometimes keep my hair down, which is rare. And Tyler from Apothecary sent it to me. He was like, you got long hair, you need to wear it down. I'm sending you this because it'll make your hair look good. And he was right, it looks epic. So salt tonic. One that I don't tend to use anymore, but I used to use it when my hair was shorter, and that is their pomade. Basically, just use it to style your hair if you've got short hair. A comb, because you've got to keep that man mane nice and not knotty. Keep it nice and brushed, or your hair, whatever. Just a comb. It's a comb made out of wood. And then the last thing, which is something super, super cool that they do, is their botanical shampoo. Normally, if you've got a beard, you have to use different shampoo to what you use in your hair, because the chemicals in the shampoo you use in your hair is really, really bad for drying out beard hair. Don't know why, but it just tends to be not good for it. So this is a godsend because you can use it in your hair and in your beard, and it keeps all of it hydrated, all of it clean, all of it smelling lush, and it's just super cool thing to have. And that is Apothecary. I don't know if I already said it, but they also make candles and t-shirts. Obviously this t-shirt is badass. See if we can get it. So we got Apothecary, the Man Club, made in the UK with manly pride. So they make a whole bunch of stuff. So whether you've got hair or a beard, or you're bald, or you just want a cool, nice smelling candle, they've got 3 different candle scents. They've got this one, which is the same scent as the original recipe beard oil. It smells insane. They've got one which is called like an 1893 scent, I believe. That smells really nice too. And they've just brought out a new one, which is called, I think, the Huccino scent. And it's kind of got like a whiskey sort of scent to it. I haven't lit it yet, but I've smelt it and it smells super nice. So get some candles, or beard stuff, or hair stuff. Apothecary. Men's grooming, gift number 1. Right, that wasn't brief, so I'm going to have to be even more brief with the next gift, because I've got 20% on my camera and I want to get this done. So next up, we're going to talk about something that I think that every single man should own, every single woman should own. It's something that I've been obsessed with since I was young, and that is watches. There's 2 brands in particular I'm going to talk about today, and one is a budget-friendly brand and one is a more sort of high-end expensive brand. So the first brand we're going to talk about is the budget brand, and they are a watch company called McKinnon Watches. They are a watch brand based in Scotland, and they produce some really high-quality, lightweight, affordable watches. These 2 are, in particular, my favourites. They're pretty much the same, they've just got different straps. I have got more watches from them, but these are just my favourites, and I didn't want to go into too much detail. They're about £50 each. This one is an all black with a mesh strap. Super good clip, because quite often mesh straps with the clips, they're just crap. I won't lie. But this is super strong, super lightweight. You don't even know you've got it on. Water resistant, and it just looks really cool, really minimalist. Same with this one, also minimalist, but it's got a leather and sort of velvety strap. Don't know what the word is, I've kind of lost, but like the bottom bit's leather. £50 each. Great brand, great guys that own the brand, and super, super, super good little timekeeping devices. Next up, bit of a big boy, comes in this big old box. This is from a good friend of mine called Neil Carpenter. He owns Carpenter Watches in New York City. This watch, whew, it is by far favourite watch for me for the year. So you open that first box and you are greeted with another smaller version of this box. Slide that sleeve off, move this out of the way, and you are greeted again with this lovely wooden box which you can open to reveal your beautiful timepiece. And granted, mine does have some wear on the strap because I tend to wear this daily because I love it. But let's get into a few details quickly. Super high quality, not very heavy, that's a lie. It is heavy, it's not light, but heavy in watches I found tends to meet quality, so this is super good. I think it comes in around 600 quid, this one, and they've got watches from, I think this is one of their more budget ones, they go up to about £1,000. Automatic, which is always good because you don't have to worry about batteries, it just self-winds and it's just love it. The crystal on the top, don't know if you can see all those reflections, super high quality, super thick. The movement of the second hand is amazing because obviously it's automatic, so it's just kind of like a smooth motion. It's just an amazing timepiece. And in the box with it comes a little tool to do general maintenance, change straps, etc. There's also a little book which tells you about the watch anatomy, how they're made, all that kind of stuff. And you also get a little card authenticity as well. Oh, I should have put some mustache wax in. But on the front it says Carpenter, Brooklyn, New York, and on the back it basically just certifies the authenticity and the quality control that this watch in particular went through. It has a serial number, engraved signature from Neil himself, and solid metal. Just a nice little touch to have in there, so you know your watch is legit. You've spent 600 quid on something legit. But super nice watch. I wear it every day, apart from today because I kind of wanted to have a big reveal taking it out of the box, so I've just got a different watch on today. But by far my favourite watch of the year. Just the details on it are amazing, water resistant, amazing high quality timekeeping device. That's gift number 2, watches. Gift number 3 is one that I am also obsessed with and I tend to wear every single day, boots. These are from a brand which I'm sure majority of people know called Thursday Boots, another New York based brand. They have sent me a few pairs of boots in the last year or so to photograph, test out, put through their paces because they're a city based brand. Obviously I live in the countryside, so they were like, we want to put them through their paces, take some nice nature photos of them, you can enjoy them, and I do. They're incredible. They're not cheap. I think they start at around £190 a pair, but they're so worth it, honestly. I know you can get your Doc Martens and your Timberlands and stuff, but I'd choose these any day. So many different styles, they're just super sick. Waterproof, comfy. They are leather, so when you get them, obviously, oh, there's mud on the table now. When you get them, they can be tough to break in, but as soon as they're broken in, they're like slippers. Right now, I'm wearing probably their most popular pair, which is, don't know if we can get this in video, Captains. Probably their most, it's pointless doing that, probably their most known and favoured pair of boots. Super comfy, nice and slim, good grip, and they're just generally such a sick brand to own boots from. Boots. We are flying through this today. I'm liking it. 14% left in the camera and 2 more gift ideas to go through. Next up, an essential in daily life. I cannot function without it. Coffee. This is a company called Skull Crusher Coffee, and their coffee is incredible. Their slogan is accurate, fucking strong coffee, and it says it on pretty much every bag. I don't know if it says it on this one actually. It actually doesn't. Every other bag of coffee that I have from them has their slogan on, but this one doesn't. This is their barrel-aged coffee, aged in a whiskey cask, which is badass. I haven't actually tried this one in particular yet, because I did have like 2 or 3 other bags of coffee sent to me from them, which I've been trying. They have this one, they have their general standard blend, and then they have a blend that is like blended with CBD. Super cool brand. They have loads of different mugs, they have loads of different coffee. They do a monthly subscription for the coffee, so they'll send you out every single month the selected bag of coffee that you like along with a mug, and you can just stay up to date on coffee and not have to stress about running out, because they have big old bags. How big is this bag? 500 grams, and it's big. It is big. Look at that, next to my hand. Big old bag of coffee. That is gift number 4. Gift number 5 is one that I carry with me every single day. Super handy tool. Where is it? a knife. This one in particular is my favourite knife of the year. I have carried it religiously. Can we get focus? Carried it religiously now for a number of months. It's the Spyderco Tenacious. Probably one of their most budget knives for the size and quality that it is. It's not one of their best, obviously. You've got the old Spyderco PM2, which is probably their most popular, and the PM3, all those ones that are made in America with super high quality blade steels. This one's blade steel is a 8CR13 MOV, so these ones are like mass produced in China, which is why they're cheaper. This one in particular, I believe, goes for about 50 quid. Comes out of the box super sharp. Generally, when I buy knives, I tend to sharpen them myself anyway, but this one I didn't even need to sharpen for at least a month. Only downside to this knife is the carry clip. It's not deep carry. It kind of sits weird in your pocket. So you can get deep carry clips for them, but I don't know if you can see that. It kind of like sits up a bit in your pocket, which isn't great. You don't want to be walking around with a knife sticking out of your pocket. But other than that, super good knife. You've got left and right-handed tip up and tip down carry options, so you can move your clip around. You can change the scales on it, so you can customize them as much as you want. And generally, just a super good knife. But it is big. Like compared to another little knife that I've got, it's a big knife. But that is the one knife that I'd recommend for anyone, really, whether you're just trying to start getting into EDC stuff, or if you're just starting to carry knives because they're a handy tool to have. Like this, cheap, super high quality for what you can get, and it just looks cool. And fidget factor is just like unbelievable. Like just sit there all day doing the old Spidey flick. Other than that, there is a couple of other more budget knives that you can get. Like this one is the Gerber Pocket Square. Super cool little knife, just like a little rectangle. You wouldn't even know it was a knife just looking at it, but it's super cool. The only downsides to it are it's super stiff, and the ergonomics on it aren't great. But it looks cool. It comes with a deep carry clip, so it does sit nice and low in your pocket, nice and discreet. And it's reasonably sharp out of the box, which is quite good. I did sharpen this one myself when it came though. And that, everyone, is my guide to gifts for men for Christmas 2020. If you like the look of any of the items in this video, I'll link everything down below so you can go and check it all out. If you did like the video generally, then do like, comment and subscribe. Any support is welcome. Trying to build the channel up. I will be doing a photography related gift guide, which should hopefully be out tomorrow if I can find my camera charger, but if not, then I hope everyone has a great Christmas, a great New Year, and thank you for watching. And leave any comments you like about anything that you're interested in. If you want to see a general like beard care routine, or like a video on watches, a video on boots, you know, anything, I'm more than happy to do it. Stray away from the photography for a couple of hours because it kind of is a life thing for me doing photography. So it's nice to be able to talk about my hobbies with you guys. But yeah, if you did like it, do the things. See you in the next video. Peace.